Diamond, you're late.
Guest vocalist? He's next week, Beverly Hills. How come you guys are the only ones with your picture on the poster?
Michelle Pfeiffer changes the lives of Jeff and Bo Bridges when she joins their musical called The Fabulous Baker Boys. And that's the title of one of the new movies we'll be reviewing this week on Siskel Ebert, along with a tribute to the late, great Betty Davis, and also Woody Allen's new film. I'm Gene Siskel of the Chicago Tribune.
And I'm Roger Ebert of the Chicago Sun-Times. Our first movie is called The Fabulous Baker Boys, and this is a movie that takes complete advantage of star chemistry. The Baker Boys in the title are two brothers, entertainers, who have been working the cocktail lounge circuit for years playing twin pianos, and they are played in the movie by two real-life brothers, Jeff and Bo Bridges. You can sense the tension and competitiveness between them in this early scene where they get ready to go on stage.
Be the envy of all your friends with miracle hair. This is paint, Frank.
It's not paint. It's a magical sheath which simulates a dazzling head of hair.
Frank, this is paint.
Just help me put it on, okay? You're supposed to spray in a circular motion.
Their act is going nowhere, and so in desperation they decide to add a girl singer to the brother team.
I want to love you, feel you, wrap myself around you. I'm so in love, it's absolute control. I like it, I like it, I like it, I love it.
The singer with the best audition is a high-priced hooker named Susie Diamond who wants to become a low-priced lounge act. She's played by Michelle Pfeiffer.
Do you have any previous experience as a singer, Miss Diamond?
No.
Any entertainment experience at all?
Well, for the last couple of years, I've been on call for the AAA escort service.
You can guess the next step. Jeff Bridges falls in love with her.
Listen, you're not going soft on me, are you? I mean, you're not going to start dreaming about me waking up all sweaty and looking at me like I'm some kind of princess when I burp.
If the brothers have chemistry with each other, Pfeiffer has a chemistry all her own. This is the most memorable scene in the movie.
And baby, he's so ambitious, even so. Don't forget, for that's what you get for.
And this is an amazing scene, sure to be talked about by everyone who sees the movie. Pfeiffer has an okay singing voice, but what she really has in this scene is an amazing ability to act a song. I was reminded of Rita Hayworth in Gilda or Marilyn Monroe in Some Like It Hot. And those comparisons with older movies are sort of appropriate here, I think, because The Fabulous Baker Boys tells kind of an old-fashioned showbiz story about the sexy singer who comes in between the two veteran musicians. What makes the movie so entertaining isn't its originality, but the confidence and charm and humor and believability that all three stars bring to it. There was never a moment when I didn't care about them.
I think there is some, I think it's a terrific picture too, and I think there's some originality in it. And that's what got me, and that was that the picture wasn't played as a comedy, a romantic comedy, because I would have thought in this day and age where comedy is sort of king, they would have thought the script, we'll get the two brothers to play brothers, and we'll have the girl come in there, and it'll be fun, and there'll be a big happy ending, and everyone will be wonderful. And this picture is a little darker than that. There is a real rivalry between the two brothers. They're allowed to feel in this script bitter toward each other and jealous and all that. And when she comes in there, it's not a cute playing one off of another thing. She's her own woman. She's been on the make all her life, and she's on the make here too. And so the picture has a real grounding in reality that I really enjoyed.
One of the nice things that and you're right about that it has a serious undercurrent. One of the things that works is neither one of these brothers has ever done in life what he really wanted to do, because they're locked into this relationship with each other that has them doing this act that, as it turns out, neither one has his heart in. What happens when Michelle Pfeiffer comes in is this is her first opportunity in life to do what she's always wanted to do, and she's so happy in doing it that in a way she makes it impossible for the two brothers to continue in their ruts or in their grooves. So there's something going on underneath, and apart from that, though, all three performances.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's really nice to see. I mean, you expect it from Jeff Bridges and you expect it from Michelle Pfeiffer. It's great to see Bo Bridges really get a good role, because he was, you know, really strong in the movies 2 decades ago or 15 years ago, and now he's really got a juicy role here. It's a very entertaining film, but it's a serious kind of picture that I enjoyed seeing.